Hey, thanks for joining us for another in our Best of Historic Charleston video series. Today, Liz Poore is going to take you along the very beautiful and historic Gateway Walk. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Liz, and today I'm going to show you what I think is one of the best historic walks in downtown Charleston. This is the Gateway Walk. The Gateway Walk is a historic walking tour that will take you through some of the most historic churches and cemeteries in downtown Charleston. I personally love the Gateway Walk because it's a neat way to go around Charleston on your own, see the churches, see the cemeteries, and do it on your own time. The best part about Gateway Walk is that there are no rules. So today we'll start on Archdale Street, but we'll also go through some of the historic streets of King Street and Meeting Street, and you can stop and shop on your way or just go right through and look at all of the churches. The Gateway Walk consists of 7 stops, and it's maintained today by the Garden Club of Charleston. It was actually created in 1930 by the president of the Garden Club, who wanted a neat way to try and connect Archdale Street, where we are now, to Philadelphia Alley, which is wherever you decide to start, the start or ending point of the Gateway Walk. If you want a place to go where it's a little more quiet, not so much of the city life, you can hear the church bells ringing, you can stop and sit on the bench, or if you want, you can go down a couple of the different pathways here and get photos of the Spanish moss, the flowers, or the palm trees. If you continue down the pathway here, this is going to be your exit path. Enjoy the scenery as you approach these gorgeous wrought iron gates, which we will pass quite a few of, hence the name Gateway Walk. As you near the end of this first part of Gateway Walk, you'll come down the last bit of this path. You're surrounded by more gorgeous flowers, palm trees, and if you want, once you start to get close to King Street, which you can see straight ahead, you can stop, take a breather, maybe do some shopping, or go on right ahead toward the next part of Gateway Walk, which is the Charleston Library Society and Meeting Street. So is this your first time here? How did you find out about the Gateway Walk?
We saw it on the internet.
Okay.
And we ended up just we enjoy gardens and enjoy flowers, and Charleston's beautiful, so we decided just to kind of walk through.
Okay, it's a great way. I know a lot of times just the locals know about it, so it's always fun when you come and you hear about it and you get to do the whole thing, and the rest of it has some gorgeous churches.
Oh, excellent.
So it's an enjoyable walk. Thank you. We're now passing the Unitarian Church. You arrive on King Street. And you just want to go ahead and cross King Street if you're not planning on staying to do any shopping. Here we are at the Charleston Library Society, the next stop on Gateway Walk. Here's another one of the gorgeous wrought iron gates that lead the way through Gateway Walk. And from here, we'll go through the entrance to the Gibbs Art Museum courtyard. You'll pass by this beautiful fountain, which is a great centerpiece for all different types of events that are actually held here in the courtyard. Whether it's an opening of some kind for the art museum, or if it's a wedding reception. Coming out of the courtyard for the Gibbs Museum, we'll head straight down this pathway lined with more gorgeous flowers and head to the Circular Church. Now that we've taken you through the beginning of Gateway Walk, through the beautiful cemetery at the Unitarian and the Lutheran churches, we've crossed over Meeting Street, and now we've arrived at the Circular Congregational Church. This is a gorgeous church in historic Charleston with a beautiful cemetery filled with roses, Spanish moss, and many different trees and flowers. This is a great stopping point. There's also a parish with some shade if you're walking around on a hot day. And from here, you can continue on to the very last stop off of Church Street. It's St. Philip's Episcopal Church. Now you see why we call Charleston the Holy City. It's filled with gorgeous churches, cemeteries, and gardens. Charleston is filled with gorgeous steeples lining the streets. Hopefully you enjoyed Gateway Walk.
That cemetery by the Unitarian Church is one of my favorite places in the whole city. Tune in again next time for Best of Historic Charleston when I tell you a thing or two about this lovely place. King Street. See you then.